Hello guys, welcome to another edition of Meet the Poet, their poem and my perspective. Today I am going to be doing the poem Still I Rise by Maya Angelou. As usual, you will get to listen to the biography of the poet, watch a short drama by my students, and also listen to a critical analysis of the poem by me. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, share this video, hit the notification button to know when I upload more and more videos, because I will be uploading more videos. Now to the biography. Meet the poet. Maya Angelou was born on the 4th of April 1928. She was an American poet and civil rights activist. She published 7 autobiographies, 3 books of essay, and several books of poetry. Maya was respected as a spokesperson for Black people, especially the women. Her works have been considered as a defense of Black culture. Still I Rise was written in the 1970s. The poem was written to portray the resilience of Black people in response to racial discrimination and social injustice. Maya died on the 25th of May, 2014. Now the poem. What are you eating?
You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trap me in the very dead, but still like dust I will rise. Does my assassins upset you? Why are you beset with glue? Cause I walk like I've got oils pumping in my living room. Just like wolves and like songs, with the certainty of times. Just like all springing high, still I will rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed heads and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weeping by my soulful cries. Does my outsiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard that I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard? You may shoot me with your words, cut me with your eyes, kill me with your emptiness, but still like I will rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come like a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my times? Out of the odds of each cliche, I rise. All from a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I am a black ocean, living and wild, welling and swelling, I bear in the tides, living behind minds of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak that is born roughly clear, I rise. Bringing the gift that my ancestors gave, I am the dreams and the hope of the slave, I rise. I rise. I rise.
Fantastic recitation by Darasimi. Wow. I hope you guys enjoyed this short drama. In fact, this poem needs no analysis. Even from that short drama, we could see that the students reading and then some other set of students trying to bully her, and then she comes out of her shell. There was like a sudden realization of who she is, and then she begins to recite the poem, Still I Rise. I love this poem. No, I love this poem. This poem is a powerful, inspiring, emotional poem that talks about Maya's experiences in the white society, in America precisely. Now, this poem is a non-African poetry, but I think I should say a little about non-African poetry. Now, non-African poets write about, okay, so we have different types of non-African poets. We have the romantic poets, we have the metaphysical poets, and then we have the Black American writers. Now, Maya happens to be one of the Black American writers, and this set of poets most times writes their writings, their poems revolves around racial discrimination. That's like the anchor for their poem, racial discrimination. Now, racial discrimination is when someone is being treated harshly or unjustly because of his or her skin color. Now, because these people are blacks, you see the white society treating them like slaves. Now, Maya is one woman that, in fact, she's one woman that is always ready to face oppression, ready to, we read one of her poems last, we've been reading one of her poems, Caged Bird. The poem tries to look at the free bird and the caged bird. And so this poem, in fact, I am so short of words. I don't know what to say, because personally, this poem is a message. No, it's a message for everyone out there. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, still I will rise. Maya is trying to teach us that in the face of whatsoever, we should be ready to rise up. And that was what she said, and that was what she did. Now, the poem was written at the point when the black race, the Black Americans, were gaining, they were gaining momentum in the white society. She was one of those women that worked closely with late Martin Luther King Jr. And she was one of those that was fighting for the justice, for the ways that the blacks are being treated in the white society. She started by saying that, does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? Is it because I got oil well pumping in my living room? Now, that oil well represents, at that point in Maya's life, she had started writing, and so she was beginning to gain grounds. People were beginning to know her, and then some unmentioned people were beginning to get upset, like, who is she? Where is she from? And then she begins to compare herself. She said, like moons and stars, I will rise. And then, the interesting thing about this poem is the fact that the poem is written in 9 stanzas. The first 2 stanzas begins to tell us, okay, is it because I am this? Is it because I am that? Is it because I am this? And then by the time we get to the 5th stanza, the tone of her voice rises up again, and she says, you may shoot me with your words, cut me with your eyes, in fact, hate me, still I will rise. So this poem basically talks about the resilience of a black woman, the resilience of Maya in the face of oppression, in the face of racial discrimination, in the face of injustice. And then this poem also talks to you. Yes, the poem is also trying to teach us that regardless of whatsoever we are going through, we should be ready to rise up. There was a part in the poem where she says, like dust. I think that should be in line 2, stanza 1, line 2, line 3. Still like dust, I will rise. So for someone to be comparing herself to a dust is something that is obviously not good. So she's actually saying, in the face of those challenges, I will rise. And then she says something very interesting. She said, I am a black ocean. Ah, no, 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 no. This is one woman I love so much. And I hope students out there will learn from this poem. Regardless of what you're going through, regardless of what the economy is saying, still you will rise. Still I will rise. You know, she ends the poem emphatically. She ends the poem by saying, I will rise. I will rise. I will rise. Saying that no matter what happens, you know, for her to have ended the poem with those words, it shows that there is no going back. And it's for Maya, this was from her heart. And then she's actually also teaching us a lesson that we should be ready to face whatsoever. Like I said, it's really an inspiring poem. It's an inspiring poem that talks about the injustice that the black Africans faces in the white society. And for this particular poet, she is ready to rise. She is not ready to be limited, no matter what happens. You know, one of the major problems that they face also is that they are psychologically enslaved. In the white society, you cannot talk, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. The kind of jobs the blacks get, menial jobs, garbage collectors, a chauffeur. And then Maya is saying, regardless of what happens, I will rise. And look at her today. Although she's dead, but her works are still speaking. So the subject matter is self-explanatory. Self-explanatory. It talks about the resilience of the black people, and it is also teaching us to be resilient. It is also teaching us to be ready to face whatsoever is coming our way. But particularly, it was written during the period where racial discrimination was really, really, really high. Slavery in the white society was nothing to write home about. And then Maya says, regardless of what happens, I will rise. What's the mood of the poem? The mood of the poet is that of confidence, determination. In fact, my students nailed it. You can see it from her tone, her action. Fantastic. So for the mood, we have the mood of confidence, we have the mood of determination, we have that she was there was this there was this optimistic mood in her voice. There was this optimistic mood in her voice. What are the themes in the poem? We have the theme of determination, we have the theme of slavery, we have the theme of racial discrimination. And then what are the poetic devices in the poem? We have the major poetic devices that you see in this poem is repetition. And when a poet decides to use repetition, that means when a poet is repeating a particular word or a phrase, it is important. Like, that is the message. Still I rise, still I rise, I will rise, I will rise. And let's look at the title of the poem. Still means regardless, whatsoever, I will rise. So we have repetition, we have personification, we have simile, like dust. I will rise. Like I said, fantastic poem written in 9 stanzas. Very interesting. Amazing poem. I am asking, amazing poem. Please, I have come to the end of this video. My student recited this poem in a fantastic way. Like I said, even from that recitation, you should begin to understand what the poem is all about. So it's a message. This poem is a message for you. Go out there, rise, regardless of whatsoever you are going through. Go out there, break grounds, regardless of whatsoever you are going through. Please do not forget to share this video. And of course, I want to listen to your opinion. What do you guys think about this poem? Personally, I love this poem. No, I love this poem. So I want you to drop your comments, like this video, share, subscribe to this channel. You guys must have been enjoying my videos now. So subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification button to know when I upload more and more videos, because I will be uploading more and more videos. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, go and rise. Bye.